Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Zen and here we talk about all things beauty. Now girl, get into this look. I'm serving you beautiful, flawless, glowy skin. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'll be doing a spring makeup routine. It's the first week of May, why not? The temperature is slowly getting hotter and hotter every day, so stay tuned to get this beautiful, bronzy, warm, hydrated, glowy, peachy makeup look. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright you guys, so the goal for this glam is to end up with a glowy, sun-kissed, summery look. So in order to achieve that, you need a good base and a good skincare routine. I've already washed and moisturized my face off camera, and just to add a little bit more plumpness to my face, I'm going to go with my Laneige Water Hydrating Moisturizer. I want my skin to be as hydrating and healthy looking as possible with the makeup on. So yes, extra hydration today. And now we want to close those pores in, so I'm going with my Milk Hydrated Primer. For my primer, I like to focus it on my T-zone area, the area that I sweat the most, just to lock that area in. So basically just all around my nose and a little bit on my forehead. And then I like to drag it out under my eyes just a little bit. Alright you guys, the face is officially set and primed, and for the first step I like to go with my brows. I'm going for like a fluffy yet defined brow look. So to get that fluffy defined look, you only need a brow gel, eyebrow pencil, and concealer. Before I start my brows, I like to make sure they're dry as possible. So I like to go in like a little napkin and just wipe off any oils or products that I might have on my brows, because you want the eyebrow pencil to lay down perfectly without any smudges. Now this step is like the most slept on step. The key to a good, perfect defined brow is to sharpen your eyebrow pencil. Sharpen that pencil, okay? You want to make sure you have a sharp tip. The more sharpened it is, the better. And of course, brush the brows back. Now, if you really want that defined brow look, I suggest you go with the extra step and use a eyebrow razor and just shave off any excess hairs that's grown throughout the weeks, and just carve out your natural brows as if you were concealing your brows. This extra step works every time, and whenever I do this step, I find myself using less concealer because it's already defined already, which is perfect because the less products, the better. Eyebrows are looking good, and now it's time to fill in the brows and just fill in any gaps that we have in our brows. You want to make sure you're making very light strokes. And as you're drawing the brows, you want to make sure you're brushing them through as you draw them in, just to blend it into your natural brows. Okay, this brow is done and this brow isn't. You guys see how this has like a natural tint? It's not too dark, but it's not too light either. But it's just enough, and it has enough coverage, and the shape of the brow is very defined. It looks clean. I don't think I need concealer for this step because honestly, the brows look pretty defined and sleek. So we're gonna skip the concealer. That's why I feel like using that extra step to use an eyebrow razor really takes you really far, because my brows look very clean. Now it's time to lock those eyebrow hairs in place. I'm going with my NYX brow gel. Now for the eyes, I don't want to be boring, just leave it plain. So a little trick I like to use is I like to just contour the edge of my eyes and then blend it all the way out to get that snatched look. And then towards the inner corner of my eyes, I go with a little bit of concealer. It's sort of like you're contouring your eyes. This trick just like wakes up your eyes, and I just love using this for like a no eyeshadow look. And now I just blend it right to the middle. I'm gonna add a little bit more contour because I do feel like the concealer did take over the whole eye. So we're gonna add just a little bit more just to bring that contour back to life. And I'm gonna drag that contour inwards, sort of like a soft cut crease look. And now I'm gonna just clean the outer corners. And now we're gonna set the contour and concealer in place. Now I'm gonna take some of my Fenty Beauty bronzer, and yes, it did break. It literally broke in half. This is my second time my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami is breaking. Fenty, what's going on? Like, it literally never fails. The first time, the whole thing cracked, ruined my makeup bag. The second time, the mirror broke in half. Like, I don't know, I just have bad luck with this Fenty Beauty bronzer. But anyways, going with my Fenty Beauty bronzer, I'm gonna just use just a little bit, just to bring the color back to life, because the powder did make it a little bit pale. Using my Huda Beauty Nude Rich palette, I'm gonna use this peachy shade in the middle. Because it's spring, I want to add a little bit of fun to the eyes. I don't want to be basic, so we're just gonna pack this on right into the inner corners of our eyes. I'm actually gonna mix it with this color on the top here just to brighten up the color. Okay, perfect. And then just blend it right into the brown. This is like so soft and subtle. I'm obsessed. To spice the look up a little bit, I'm going with this gold eye shimmer and just add this to my inner corners. What do we think? I'm gonna add a little bit more. Because when I think of spring, I think of festivals, brunches, outings. So yes, we need to add some shimmer in there, add some fun to the eyes. And of course, can't forget the eyeliner. I want to go for like a small, sleek, snatched cat eyes. So I'm gonna go with my Wet n Wild Makeup Proof eyeliner. I was thinking of adding a little bit of lash, but I low-key want to do mascara for this look. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with curling my lashes, of course. My lashes have gotten so long. I'm telling you guys, the trick is putting on Vaseline on your lashes before bed. Thank me later. Alright you guys, eyes are done and now it's time to move on to the base of my face. And for the base, I want to keep things very skin-like and glowy, but I want to try to use as less products as possible. So instead of foundation, the first step I will do is cover up any dark spots or blemishes that I have on my face with a concealer or something that's 2 shades lighter than my foundation shade. I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm going to apply this on my palette. That way I'm able to have more control and I'm able to warm up the product on there first before I apply it on my face. Now I'm going to take like a flat concealer brush and just warm up the concealer. And just make sure the brush has as much coverage as possible. Don't be shy. And now I'm going to just cover up any dark spots that I see here. And I do have some discoloration around my lips, so I'm gonna cover that as well. The more you use, the better. That way we don't have to use a lot of skin tint on our face. Girl, we are covered up. And now it's time to just blend the concealer right into our skin. Since I'm going for the more hydrating, glowy look, I low-key want to do some underpainting. I'm gonna bronze up my face first. As you can see, we don't have no coverage under our eyes and under our cheekbones, so this is the areas where we're going to fill it in with the skin tint. And I like to just bring it over to my cheekbones to just give it the snatched look. Now it's time for concealer, and for this part I want to use a medium coverage concealer. That way we still have coverage under our eyes, but it's not too much, it's just enough. So I'm going to be using both of these concealers. The first one is like a very warm color. And then the second concealer is the lightest shade we'll be using to add a little bit of highlight under our eyes, just to brighten up the under eyes a little bit. And whatever product I have left on the brush, I like to just use it to contour my nose. I don't want to contour it too much, I just want to do like a soft scope. The base is prepped and now it's time to set the face. And I'm only going to set under my eyes and leave the rest of the face glowy. And you're probably wondering, girl, where's your blush? But I have a little secret. I'm going to save that for the end of this look. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of warmth to my cheeks. You want to look as warm as possible because it's spring, okay? Sun is out, sun's out, okay? Now I'm moving on to the liquid blush. And this is like a little makeup trick that I learned from a couple of celebrity makeup artists where they set the whole face, do the base, and then towards the end they add liquid blush on top of the makeup to give it that glowy from within makeup look. So using my Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, I'm going in with shade Happy. And this is like a coral pink peachy blush color. I'm gonna just add some onto my palette. Gonna coat the brush evenly. And then you just pack this right on the center of your face and you bring it outwards. And I feel like this peachy pink blush color ties right in with the eyeshadow color. So I really love how it complements each other. A moment for the base. Yes. Now I want to add some highlight on my cheekbones just to give it that festival springy makeup look. A little bit on my nose and my brow bone. We're going ham with the highlighter today, okay? The reason why I only set under my eyes instead of setting my whole face is because we still want that glowy makeup look like I said, but you also don't want your eyes to crease throughout the day. So I just lightly set under my eyes and left the rest of the face wet. I just set the rest of my face with my bronzer so it's a little bit matte but not too matte. And then of course we brought the glow back in with the liquid blush. Now moving on to the lips. I want to remove any accents or foundation that I have on my lips. So for my lips today, I'm going to go with a brown lip liner because you know that's like my signature lip color. Now I'm going to go over my lip liner with my pH lip oil. I'm not gonna add too much. I just want a slight tint. This should be just enough. I do feel like my lips are a little bit dark, so I'm gonna add my Kylie Cosmetics High Gloss in shade Posy K. This is like a cute berry color, so I'm gonna add this right in the center of my lips. I feel like that definitely added some more pink dimension to my lips. And just to make the lips a little bit more fun, I'm gonna add my e.l.f. lip oil, the Glimmer Collection, just to add some shimmer to the lips. I'm obsessed with this glimmer oil, it's so beautiful. And now I'm gonna add some bottom mascara to the look. And whenever I'm towards the end of my makeup look, I like to curl my lashes just one more time just to give it that extra lift to secure the lashes in place. See, that definitely helped. Like, I needed that. And I think we're pretty much done now. Alright you guys, this is the end of my spring makeup routine look. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Should I do a summer one next? Maybe. I may do like a summer vacation makeup look inspo. I really love how this look is giving like my skin but better. I look so hydrated, I look so warm, I look so glowy, I look so bronzed. That was the goal and I think we achieved that goal. Did we? Yes, we did. I really love how the lips is giving like berry pink juicy vibes. Really love the lip combo. Even with the eyes, I love how it's very peachy and pink, and it has some highlight in the corners, and I also added some of my brow bone. It really tied into the look. The mascara was perfect for this look. I feel like lashes would have been too much, and I love the look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next week. Bye.